Doing a dribble handoff to Council. On the baseline, 15-footer is pure.
The basket before Sarr touched it. We know he has international experience before he came to Duke, and it's legal in FIBA rules, but not legal in the NCAA.
And Notre Dame cannot challenge that because there's not a whistle on the play. Boozer
Building with them earlier today, and I told her, you know, this guy's not too bad, meaning her hire as head coach and Jon Scheyer.
Koehler.
Micah Shrewsbury also going out there without his two most dominant and proficient guards scoring the basketball. You talk about Marcus Burton, who was injured 10 games into the season, and now Jalen Harrison missing his third straight game with an ankle injury. And when you consider these two guys combined average close to 35 points per, but he gave up a good shot for a great shot. Gungba gets the bucket underneath, but that's what these Blue Devils are about making the right play.
Koehler spins out this first three-point attempt for Notre Dame. Previous one was not recorded because of the shot clock violation. So the Irish 0 for 2. Devils are 3 for 3. And Boozer, who is a freshman guard, will come off the bench, we imagine, shortly. And he's 3 for 4 at the line to start. 9-2 Duke advantage. Playing as the #1 team for the first time this year. Evans has been guarding Serta. Caleb Foster on Braden Shrewsbury. The two great shooters for Notre Dame have gotten no clean looks. Here's Shrewsbury. Try to get space on the tout screen, and Foster went over it. Koehler, deep shot clock. Tough two is good. The paint.
But such an advantage with Gungba, who has great touch around the rim. His ability to finish over top of the smaller defender in tout.
There's 3 to go, and Boozer throws it right to Muhammad. We nearly lost it to Brown. Here's Koehler. And a little bump there as Sundra was going for the rebound. Amenya banged into him, and he picks up his first foul.
I really love Brady Koehler. I believe that he's going to be a star in this Notre Dame uniform. A young man who has tremendous confidence. Oftentimes, Micah Shrewsbury having to calm him down a bit. But I believe he has a chance. We had a chance to see Gungba and Sundra kind of playing a little hand tag over there earlier. Two former teammates going at it. Sundra off the bounce finds it. Not if they lose out.
UCF has good net, good lob, wins above bubble. Win at BYU would be a great quad 1 win.
I agree.
But
losing out will not help them get in the tournament.
I'd say it would help. There's a bucket.
Played one of the most watched games on TV this year in Chicago when they went up against Arkansas. No, 35-point performance for Cameron Boozer.
Well, they are moving the ball before it's barely in their fingers. Another offensive rebound for Cameron. Evans. Offensive rebound, Darren Harris, who goes up and gets fouled. Boozer's got rebound number 13.
How do you say that with such certainty?
National Player of the Year to be?
Yes.
You looked at his stats?
I have.
You don't think if Cameron Boozer didn't play after today, if he just decided I'm done, you don't think he would win National Player of the Year?
I could tell you for 100% fact, if he said I'm done, he would not win National Player of the Year. For Duke, who's in the building today, but the way that they went about the transition, where John was the coach and waiting for a full year, was able to recruit the players to have the next season, and how to where we've seen other places where you have the guy that has to follow the guy, and whether that's Hubert Davis in the down, building more confidence as the season goes along.
They're 11 of 26 from 3. Cole Serta's miss means Notre Dame is 4 for 19. Figured if Notre Dame had any shot, those numbers would have to be reversed. Boozer inside.
Oh, you already knew it.
I did not look at that.
Yeah, Florida
87
State.
for Florida State.
The 87 for Florida State. Now, I believe Tennessee did score 89 in the exhibition game. But other than that, the Blue Devils have absolutely been lights out on the defensive end, and now they're playing some zones. So these are the part of things, the experiments that Coach Scheyer can do with a 3-2 zone that morphs into a man-to-man on that possession.
It leads to a foul line extended basketball officer at Duke as Patrick Gumba slams home another 2, gets into double figures, the 5th Blue Devil to do so.
Yes, this is a zone. Okay, my eyes were not deceiving me. The 3 across the front, Jon Scheyer experimenting with some zone in this game, but it's been the Fighting Irish having success against it. Offensive rebound put back on the first possession, and then the jump hook in the middle. So I'm sure that this zone will need a little more work for Coach Shire.
Coach's dream. You win big and you have some stuff to work on. Hamenya, Gungba, double team, and Gungba travel.
Now getting back to starting to do basketball activities, and with Notre Dame not yet a lock to make it into the ACC tournament, it would make absolutely no sense to bring Burton back to end this season. Getting his first action in quite some time.
Jack Scott, Cameron Sheffield have come in off the deep bench for Duke. Brody Stevens is in for Notre Dame as well.
The Blue Devils may end up walking away with not the largest home loss in Notre Dame history, but the largest loss in the Purcell Pavilion.
Koehler with a three. No good. That's away. Hamenya. Harris. Hamenya with another offensive rebound. Duke's got 14 of those. Boozer misses a three. John Shire with a win tonight would become the first head coach in ACC history with a 40-point win, which is some doubt. With two 40-point road wins in the ACC, they won by 43 at Georgia Tech 3 years ago, and the lead is 41 now.
Well, this hasn't been a league where you see much of that. Is this 100?
Harris. Fouled by Koehler, and Koehler went right over to him.
Initiating crew of Bill Covington, Tony Henderson, Tim Clockerty. It's an NCAA tournament caliber crew. Tout, new 20 here. Notre Dame gave it away. Sebastian Mack on the attack. Mack had it knocked loose. Oh, he gets wiped out on the rim. Notre Dame, and it is their playmaker, Marcus Burton. So Notre Dame has the early three-point edge. Mitchell hammer pass to Mack. Porter has his feet set. Missed it long. Remember, last week, Notre Dame plays Houston. They play Kansas. They beat Rutgers. They played some difficult teams. They have been tested, and they are off to a fast start after Shrewsbury's.
A little bit in terms of winning close ball games as well.
Third-year boss from Indianapolis originally, and he feels like this is the roster. Dennis Gates' team this year. He's got a lot of size and length. Guys like Sean Phillips Jr., Luke Northweather, who's back on the floor. Bet one, and look at Phillips gets his hands on it. Quick pass inside Porter. Misses. He averaged 21 last week in those 3 games against Houston, Kansas, and Rutgers.
In the outcome of the game at this point.
Here's their playmaker. Burton finds Jai. Good ball movement back up top. Koehler for three.
And again, that's Burton again. Burton, I mean, his assist tonight, getting in the paint, finding the open guy.
It's now 6 assists for the junior from the town over, Mishawaka. Missouri is cold offensively in the second half. They've got just 6 points. Notre Dame still in the midst of the 11-0 run. Koehler, the freshman, goes up with the left. Front rimmed it.
Great opportunity there in the paint to try to get something done. Just kind of pulled up on it a little short.
Sebastian Mack, number 12 of the black on the floor, only played 5 minutes in the first half. So he's getting a little run here. Missouri needs something taken away. It was Koehler and Serta who bothered him. Notre Dame in a groove right now. Burton got bumped, and that is the second foul on Crude.
I think the right call was made.
Yeah, we're blocked out by the stanchion, but it goes off of Mitchell's fingertips and then off of Harrelson. Missouri.
I say this a lot tonight. Carson Tout had the rebound for Notre Dame.
He is a monster down there, helping his team get extra possessions on the offensive side of the ball, as well as a good rebound defensively.
Koehler into the paint, off the glass and in.
Koehler has been showing a little something lately. The freshman showed some deep range in the Virginia game, taking that drive right inside on Syracuse.
Koehler had a double-double, the orange at the other end.
That shooter in the conference cannot give him a wide open layup. Syracuse cannot lose track of him out there on that perimeter.
They go inside. White
Of course, the top half of the ACC, and that's all you can ask for this late in the season. Give yourselves a chance.
Intercepted. George. Bounce pass. Anthony up and under. Trying to spin it off the backboard. Foul.
As they're going to Muhammad right now, is to see kind of a weakness in the Syracuse defense on the other end.
Orange 5 of 8 on threes. They're going to try another one. Koehler, entry tout, got it right back. Lets it fly. Tout lays it in.
Anthony's got to put a body on Tout. I know he was mismatched right there with size, but you can't let him just have a free run to the rim, ultimately leading to 2 points. Notre Dame looks like they're in a matchup zone, trying to switch it up a little bit on the offensive side for Syracuse.
Tout's the grad student. Spent the last 4 years at Northern Arizona. And one school and the most at your alma mater. He was a player here. And an assistant coach as well. On CW Courtside Saturday, Tom Wormy along with John Henson, two-time Defensive Player of the Year in the ACC in a Carolina uniform. That one rolls off the edge of the edge. Serta from the corner. Tout had to send it back out. They tried the other corner unsuccessfully with Koehler.
Kyle got lucky leaving the corner three-point shooter to collapse in, which you tend to do as a big man because that's where you naturally gravitate to the rim.
4 of 13 for the Irish on three-point tries. Kings on it out to Shrewsbury. That is slightly offline.
Another good offensive possession shot did not fall. They've got to continue to let Harrison create.
Kyle trying to step around his defender, Koehler. Koehler just picked up his 3rd personal foul. Opening moments of our second half. Teams played twice last year. Each team won on its home floor. Kept alive on the baseline. Got the Kings. George a little closer to the rim this time. Same result. Kings season high, we mentioned at Boston College in an OT loss, 27 points, where he made 5 threes. Freeman in tight quarters, couldn't handle the pass from White. Serta steps into a 3-ball. The Irish needed it, and it's too much.
You're not always going to be up 11 points, and that's a big one. Stopping the clock and letting them get points, potentially, if it makes a free throw.
It's Koehler at the line for Notre Dame. John, you're right. Monday at North Carolina, 7 Eastern. We'll also host North Carolina at the Dome on the 21st of February. And then the next game is at number 17, Virginia, next Saturday, which we saw go on the road and win at BC in Game 1 of CW Courtside Saturday today.
Got to build good habits in the game. You can't rate them. That right there was just a bad.
They can hang on to the 10-point lead with 27% from three-point distance. That's way below their season average of 35%. That's one of the better numbers in the ACC. That's been a critical part of this game.
Over their last 4 losses, they've allowed 82.5 points. Now sitting at 70. That's how you win games.
Double team on Betsy. Stepping through. Kings! Another jam as he does a chin-up.
Making a good game. Great by Kings. Just staying on the back line and trying to be open.
What a night for Kings. And now the final minute from the Dome. Starling accelerates to the